think Kyrie Irving has every right to leave Brooklyn, and it shouldn't be a question of why he's leaving. And it's not just the deal that broke down. I wouldn't, if I were Kyrie, I wouldn't want to play in Brooklyn. You know what Kyrie went through with the GM and sorry with the owner and the team, and it why would he want to play in Brooklyn? Why would he even want to be successful and win in Brooklyn? Right? Like after everything that went on, do you think he really wants to give that owner a ring? No, he doesn't. All right. Same thing with the Knicks. They don't want to give their owner a ring. Like Kyrie Irving, what he went through, what he personally went through, and his situation with Brooklyn, there was no way he was gonna. I don't even think he even wanted to make a deal. Um, and I don't think Kyrie Irving's a bad teammate. I think he's a good teammate not from my personal experience, but what from other players say. They enjoy playing with him. He respects them. He cares for them. Like you have not heard anything bad from even LeBron James about Kyrie. You just didn't hear it. Kyrie talked about how he was mature and he matured and he wanted to be that guy when LeBron was there. He was the one that Cavs got. And he was, he wanted to be that guy, and he talked about how that really affected him in his relationship with LeBron. You play with LeBron James, no matter how good you are, you're going to live in his shadow. That's just the way it is. It's LeBron James, and I think that's something that Kyrie dealt with. But Kyrie, I don't think Kyrie is not necessarily immature. When he was with Boston, that team just didn't have any time of team continuity. They didn't have a plan, a scheme, or anything. That team was just going out there willy nilly playing basketball, and it was difficult. Brad Stevens. It was difficult for Brad Stevens to figure out, okay, how can I make this work? We have a two guard like Kyrie. Well, we have a shooting guard, right? Because he was a 1-2 guard, right? Because he can handle the ball, but you don't really see him creating as much when it comes to making the passes as opposed to him scoring. And because not saying he can't pass, but you don't see him creating as much. You had Gordon Hayward, you had Al Horford, Jason Tatum, Jaylen Brown. That team was Kemba Walker. That team was stacked. But how do you put it all together? To win games. I think that was the mix. That was the thing. Then they thought Gordon Hayward was the guy. I don't know where Gordon. Let's actually see where Gordon Hayward is. Nothing against the guy, but I'm not sure if he's injured. But at one point, people were saying he was the best player in the league. Yeah, he plays for the Hornets. I'm not sure if he's even getting any burn this year. He is getting burned. He is playing this year. He's averaging 15 this year for the Hornets. Oh no, he hasn't played this year at all. Shoot, what happened to Hayward? Does Hayward even play anymore? Wow. I don't know if Hayward even plays anymore. The last time. Okay, yeah, he's playing, but he's not really playing, right? He's playing. He's averaging this year. He's averaging 13 points, averaging 28 minutes. So he's getting burned. I don't know why. I remember seeing him this year, but I'm like, is he really playing like that? But that year he played with Utah and then got traded. He got injured, and then he averaged 11 points and 17 points the following year with Boston. That Boston team was just at disarray. So I don't think Kyrie's a bad teammate. He's not a bad teammate. And I don't know what Charles Barkley was saying. Charles Barkley's a buffoon. I just think that what happened in Brooklyn and everything that happened in Brooklyn, then you're talking contracts and they don't want to pay him. Why? What's the point of staying? Hey, look, they said that he was in contract talks, and when they stalled out or when they got to a situation with disagreement, he just said, hey, look, request a trade. And I think that's the easiest thing as well too. No one knows where KD is. He can't stay on the court. When he's on the court, he's effective. He's arguably the best player, but he's not on the court. For the past couple of seasons, Kevin Durant, he's missed quite a bit of games. If you think of Kevin Durant, let me go to Kevin Durant. Yeah, and Kevin Durant might request a trade as well too. After seeing Kyrie gone, he might request a trade as well too, and just say, hey, look, I'm not going to be here on a team where I can't win. And that will be the biggest trade bait that you can get. You think of it, over the last 3 seasons, he's played 35 games, 55 games, and 39 games out of an 82-game season. Ever since Golden State, he's not played a full season. But he's been the best at it. One of the, if not the best, one of the best at it when he has played. But I mean, he rebounded well in 2014, 2015 when he got injured. Seattle played 27 games, but ever since he left Oklahoma, he has not played a full season, not even close to it. 2021, the Achilles injury, he played less than half. He played a little over half last year, and then this year he hasn't played. He's played 39 games, which is not bad, but he hasn't played. So we'll see what happens with this, but I really believe, I really believe that like Kyrie Irving had every right to leave, and we shouldn't bash him and say he's a bad teammate. I think Charles Barkley was way off, and Charles Barkley has a lot of bad bits. I think we need to stop listening to that guy.